So, they're laughing at me or with me? With you. It's all right. They're dorks too, right? And where are those black-shirted bitches out there? We know who you are, and we love you for it. And so, you know, now you're going to have all of us out partying with you too. Yay, that's damn right. All right, turkey faces, here we go. Lisa lived an intentional life. She did what she wanted to do, when she wanted to do it, and with whom she wanted to do it. And even though we didn't always understand her devotion, especially to the beast Roxy, we all relished her devotion to us. And I want to share with you why I believe all the love that we have and all the admiration we have and how much we all enjoyed Lisa's company. I want to tell you why I think that is. Our family suffered the loss of many young people. Both my sister and Bert lost their fathers at 46 and 23 years old. Whoa. My mother, our mother, passed when she was 49, and that changes things. That changes you. And probably the most significant young loss that we all suffered was my sister's husband, Harry, passing away at 46. So I'll tell you, my sister thought she had it knocked. She married someone 10 years younger than her and figured, what the hell, right?
Go, girl.
If you can't hear me, Bert, that's quite all right. Okay. So Harry came into Lisa's life when Lisa was 9 years old. And he was loving and tough. He brought stability and British humor, and he taught her how to drive. I mean, that's a feat. If any of you have ever taught a 16-year-old how to drive, because she ain't doing it, and you can't make her, and you're not the boss of me. That did not start just yesterday. So with each one of these life-changing losses, we were left with a hole, and the hole becomes a need. And you walk around with all these needs. Well, they were filled, we filled them up with one another, with unconditional love and acceptance and support, because our father, Lisa's papa, went from being a total, I never touched children until they're 10, 1950s father, to being both mother and father, and finally, after we stopped all getting high with him, Jack, back me up, Jack. Jackie, back me up. Anyway, he became the glue and the rock that held our family together. If you didn't call each other, if you didn't call him, he'd be at your door at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday or Saturday when you thought you were going to sleep in, and more than once he asked her if she had broken her finger. Her dialing finger, of course. But anyway, he taught us gratitude. He taught us that we could never stay away from one another, that we had to be close, and to appreciate one another, to love one another no matter what, and to accept one another for who we were no matter how much time had passed. It didn't matter if you didn't want to speak to us for however many long months or years. We're always family. And that is very, very much what Lisa... I broke the microphone.
Thanks for being high.
What? I'm sorry, what? Another dork, a turkey. Another turkey, whatever. I can go on.
Whatever.
So, we learn to care for one another, to love one another by deed and by mouth. Mouth? How can you even talk about Lisa Libet without
Dorco.
Dorco?
What up, Dorco?
This is very bullshitty. I will say that. This is not how I like to spend a Saturday afternoon, except for the bar, and I'm going there. Anyway, so we're a very effusive family. We're very into hugging and kissing and crying over each other and each other's children, and our kids know they have to stay in touch. It's all very touchy-feely, and that is what Lisa was like with all of you. You were her peeps. You were important to her every day. And that is what I mean by the fact that she did what she wanted to do and with whom she wanted to do it. She was a stubborn sort of girl. So we're all going to miss her in every day in many ways, at upcoming weddings that are already being planned, when we're out hearing music, voting at the lake house, at every family gathering. Oh, how we'll miss her. And I know that you'll miss her and that this is totally bullshitty. What I want for you and for all of us is to learn from what we learned losing someone you love so young, and that is to fill the hole that's going to be left by the loss of Lisa with one another. Fill it with your love for one another, because that's what she did. And because I'm the aunt and I have the microphone, you do have to listen to me. So I'd like you to turn to someone near you. I'd like you to give them a hug, because you know this person loves Lisa as much as you do, or almost as much as you do. Give them a hug, and I want you to say one of Lisa's little comments that were so beautifully put on this board. What do you say? What up? What up? You. I don't say them as well as she did. I know many of you say them better than I do, but we'll just chalk that up to age. So we want to thank you all for coming here. I'm the only one who can speak, because after the next minute, I won't be able to speak again. So thank you all very much. And I know that Lisa's friends are right behind me.
My name is Bart, and Lisa is my daughter. On February 25th, 1972, she was born in Tarzana, California. And the day she was born, she won the lottery. She won the DNA lottery. And because in all my years of travel, I never met anybody with a more infectious smile or an indomitable spirit. It's just, I never had that opportunity. On December 3rd, a hole was torn from my heart. I'm just waiting for applause. Give me a break. So, on December 3rd, a hole formed right in my heart. You know, you guys know you can't live with a hole in your heart, so I filled it up. I filled it up with her smile, her spirit, and all the memories we had together. So every time my blood courses through my body and mind, Lisa is along for the ride. And I hope you guys keep her in your heart as long as I'm going to keep her in mine. Take care, guys. If you want to know what I drink, just let me know.
And I'd like to thank the family for allowing me the honor to make a toast to Lisa. And as I would call her, LL Cool Brat. She will be forever in all our hearts and thoughts. We will never forget her light, her sense of humor, and her infectious laugh. the way she would walk dance her way into a room with her cell phone in hand. Her smirks, as she would call it. Smirks. She had a language all her own, yo. Her logical and caring thoughts she shared via rampant text. She was there in a second to help figure out the right way to handle a situation. Right, Dorco? Lisa was kind, sweet, quirky, with a heart of gold. And don't tell her what to do. She has left her indelible mark on all of us, and we are better people for it. So everyone, please raise your glass to the girl that had sass, and shake your booty to our cutie, to Libet.
Lisa's smile could brighten up a room. She's a very strong, independent, caring, loving woman to all her family and friends. When I first met Lisa, I admit, I was intimidated. Who would have thought that Lisa Libet, Libby, or however you called her, would end up being one of my best friends. Whatevs, brat. I always called her my brat. She would call me Dork, then it became Dorko, then at times it became Dorkosaurus. Lisa was also very awesome Ann Landers. Her neutral ear and blunt advice, no sugarcoating here. She loved animals. She was adamant about what she saw was right or wrong. Pony rides and jousting, Lisa would say, I don't like. Nope. She could also be bossy with me at times, a brat. I was her handyman. I need you to come over and fix this now. And she would get angry when she had to share me with others. You're my handyman.
I got the rap of that one.
I was her mechanic too. My car's making noise. That stupid tire light is on. Fix it. Her payment was food. Dinner, peanut butter cookies, or a still owed promised brisket. If I drove when we went out and it was cold outside, she would say, you better have that booty heat on. She also told me like it was, or how she felt, no filter. Don't tell me what to do. You don't know me. She'll put you in your place, or send her killer guard dog Roxy after you. Her peanut butter cookies are the best. I always got first batch. It sucked when she refused. When she refused to make them for me because she didn't want them in her house when she was going to go work out. She was not one for drama, but she would definitely watch from the sidelines and discuss. You so dumb. Through all these years and countless outings, my favorite will always be sharing our birthdays. On my 50th, she told me, it's your birthday, not mine. Well, Lisa, next February, this birthday's all yours. My birthday twin, my brat, my BFF, and damn proud to say it. Lisa, you'll always be a part of me and will never be forgotten. We all have holes. We all have a hole in our hearts now. We have to take our memories of Lisa and use it to fill that hole, and not let it be filled with anger or grief. Lisa, it's never goodbye. It's talk to you later. I love you. Peace out, bitches.
I know most of you in here, but probably not everybody. My name is Alana, and I met Lisa about 7.5 years ago. I actually, until last night, I thought I met Lisa at the first little house party we had called Aranapalooza, if anyone's ever heard of it. It was the first one, and it actually wasn't even called Aranapalooza yet. It was just Ron and Alana's summer party. So that was the first time I remember seeing her, because everybody knows I have the worst memory, and I actually met her one time before, and I only knew that because I was going through those pictures last night that you're seeing up there, and we were in a picture from April, and the party I believe was in July, so I actually met Lisa a few months before and didn't even realize it. It took me a couple times. But once I met her at my house with 200 other people, we pretty much became instant friends. She, you know, immediately we exchanged numbers, we started going out for lunches and brunches, and you know, things just sort of progressed into family occasions and holidays. She'd come to my house for Rosh Hashanah, she'd come to my house for my kids' graduation parties, and everything else, basically. She was just basically always there and always with me. That's why today is really, really difficult, and this week has been extremely difficult, just for the fact that I can't really imagine that she's not going to be with me physically anymore. I do want to talk a little bit about some fun things. I don't want to like cry up here, but she had a little attitude with Ron and I also. And mainly it was about dressing up for things. She didn't necessarily like to, as everyone has said before me, dress up or do what she was told. And, you know, with Ron and I, it was no different. It was actually kind of funny, because when she first met us, she did kind of like to dress up, and she wanted to put on the shirt and the RSM and the costume for Halloween. And then after a couple years, when we got really close, she wanted to make sure we knew not to tell her what to do. So Lisa, there's one particular incident I remember. This was a band event. I don't know. I think it was Empty Barrels. It was maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago. And Lisa, we were all told, and I never even called her Lisa, so this is weird that I'm even saying, I called her Libet from day one. She was never Lisa to me, but I'm calling her Lisa today. We were all supposed to be wearing pink. I guess all the girls decided we're going to have pink night. So pink dresses, pink outfits, whatever it may be. So there's a picture, and I think Harmony actually posted it this week. There's a picture of all of us wearing our pink outfits, like 20 girls. So it's first row, pink, 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 pink. Second row, pink, 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 black t-shirt and jeans, pink, 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 pink. Lisa just, don't tell me what to do, girl. I ain't wearing no pink. I'm wearing black t-shirt and jeans, and I'm gonna smile and be in the picture, and she didn't care. She just got in the picture with everybody else, and that was just her. That's just what she did. She didn't want anyone telling her things and whatnot. But there was one time that we did get her to wear the shirt, and I'm gonna need your help for this in a minute. It was Marcy's, I believe, 40th birthday party. Yes? Yeah. Was it 40th? It was Marcy's 40th birthday party, and I used to work on Saturdays, so I didn't really want to. I just kind of wasn't feeling it. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna go because we love Marcy. We're gonna go, but I'm not feeling the dress up thing. It was a superhero birthday party, so dress as a superhero. Okay, so I worked all day. I'm kind of like, We have Libet in the back seat, and we get to the party. Ron bought him a shirt, me a shirt, and Libet a shirt. So we have these 3 Superman shirts going on. So we park, and then Lisa's like, I ain't wearing no shirt. No, I put that shirt. And then Ron gets out of the car with the shirts and says,
put the fucking shirts on now.
He says,
it's a superhero party.
Yeah.
Put
the, I won't say it, but put the effing shirts on.
I just said it.
Oh my God. Even Lisa put on the effing shirt. We've never been scolded like that before. So.
And that was my profile picture.
And that was his profile picture, the 3 of us wearing the Superman shirts all week. So if you haven't seen it, it's on his page, and it's actually looping in the back there at some point. But we really are going to miss this girl. She, like I've been telling everybody today, she was my right arm. I mean, she was everywhere I was at, whether it be my house for a fondue party, Becky's famous cookie parties, everything, the Ronapaloozas, girls' night out, happy hours. She was always there. And this is going to be a very different situation for us now, and we're all really going to miss her, and I'm deeply going to miss her. I'm very broken up about this. One thing that she did love so much was music, and we put together a tribute today with some musicians that were some of her favorite bands. Friction and Sinful are going to do a little musical tribute for our Libet, whatever you called her, Libet, Lisa, Libby, Libs, I don't know, there's so many names out there. To me, she'll always be my Libet, and I'll always have a place in my heart for her, and I just need to hug my friends a little tighter these days, because it's been a really tough week. But I'd like to call up Sinful. I think the members of Sinful are going to come up now and do a little tribute for Lisa. Thank you very much. Woo!
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were 9 or 10. Together we've climbed hills and trees, learned of love and ABC, and skinned our hearts and skinned our knees. Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, pretty girls are everywhere. Think of me and I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time. Goodbye, Papa, please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family. You tried to teach me right from wrong. Too much wine and too much song, wonder how I got along. Goodbye, Papa, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, little children everywhere. When you see them, I'll be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. Goodbye, Michelle, my little one. You gave me love and helped me find the sun. Every time that I was down, you would always come around and get my feet back on the ground. Goodbye, Michelle, it's hard to die when all the birds are singing in the sky. Now that the spring is in the air, with the flowers both be there. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the stars we could reach were just starfish on the beach. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the seasons, have all gone. All our lives we had fun, we had seasons in the sun, but the hills that we climbed were just seasons out of time. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun.
Maybe I hang around here a little more than I should. We both know I got somewhere else to go. But I got something to tell you that I never thought I would. But I believe you really ought to know. I love you. I honestly love you. You don't have to answer. I see it in your eyes. Maybe it was better left unsaid. But this is pure and simple, and you must realize that it's coming from my heart and not my head. I love you. I honestly love you. I'm not trying to make you feel uncomfortable. I'm not trying to make you anything at all. But this feeling doesn't come along every day. And you shouldn't blow the chance when you've got the chance to say, I love you. I love you. I honestly love you. If we both were born in another place and time, this moment might be ending in a kiss. But there you are with yours, and here I am with mine. So I guess we'll just be leaving it at this. I love you. I honestly love you. I honestly love you.
Now the night has gone, now the night has gone away. Doesn't seem that long, we hardly had 2 words to say. Hold me in your arms for just another day. I promise this one will go slow. Oh, we have the right, you know. morning's come. Don't say the morning's come so soon. Must we end this way when so much here is hard to lose? Love is everywhere, I know it is. Such moments as this are too few. Oh, it's all up to you. It's all up to you. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day. Understand, the one that you love loves you in so many ways. Tell me we can stay, tell me we can stay, oh please. They are the words to say, the only words I can believe. Hold me in your arms for just another day. I promise this one will go slow. Oh, we have the right, you know. We have the right, you know. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day. Understand, the one that you love loves you in so many ways. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day. Understand, the one that you love loves you in so many ways.
The night has gone, a part of yesterday.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another day. this feeling is running through my soul. Think I've learned what love is, but I'm afraid I let it go. Maybe it's too late, maybe you've already changed your mind. Turn loving into leaving, and I'm on the outside. You can take these words to bed with you and hold on to them at night. They can't erase the emptiness and make everything alright. But your laughter and your tenderness will never disappear. No matter where you are tonight, a part of you is here with me. Here with me. I don't know where you are. All I know is I need you to be here with me. I know it's not too late to turn around and get it straight. It's my fate to have you here with me. I can hear your voice promising your love will never die. I can feel your golden skin on mine beneath the desert sky. So how can it be true? How can you just turn and let me go? Let the story of your life with mine forever go untold. I can't take these words to bed with me and hold on to them at night. They can't erase the emptiness and make everything alright. 'Cause you